Did you know that a college student in Ohio recently got a $20 bill in pocket change that was worth $396,000? Before making this video, I took a look in my wallet to see if I had any $20 bills, and I did. I had 4 of them, which is more than I normally carry around, but I made sure that this error did not occur to the note, because if it did, I think I'd be in a much different living situation. But I was really excited when I realized how much it had sold for, so I did a little bit more research. And again, it's not going to be on most bills, but you want to understand how this guy got what he had. It's called the Del Monte note, and if you are thinking, well, that sounds kind of like a brand of bananas, well, you're right. Let me explain exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to go to a PowerPoint presentation just because it's easier to have some photos in front of me, and we'll explore all about this error and some of the other reasons that it was valuable, as well as some similar notes so that you know just what to look for and maybe could have a similar or even a smaller scale find. I think I could do with 10 or even 1% of that these days. So let me show you just what I'm talking about. And here it is right in front of us, the $396,000 20 bill. I don't know what you would envision, but if you had told me somebody had paid that type of money for this type of error, I would say they're bananas. So sorry for the bad pun, but literally only because of the obstruction of the Del Monte Ecuador banana sticker or stamp that made its way onto this note. That's why it made the world record for the highest price paid for an error. It was sold at a Heritage Auctions offering, and seemed like 2 or 3 bidders just bid this thing to the moon. And in terms of a little bit of the backstory, I always talk about different coins, and I say, hey, it's not super likely that you could run into one of these. Well, in this case, the note was actually received out of an ATM by a college student in Ohio. So it wasn't like it was an inside job or somebody snuck it out of the printing press. No, somebody literally got this back in their change from an ATM. They were making a withdrawal. Again, discovered in 2004, was sold on eBay for $10,000. In 2006, that price jumped to $25,300. And then it eventually sold, and here's sort of the front and back. It's not like the back looks anything different from a $20 bill that you might recognize. And sold for $396,000 at the next offering again earlier this year in 2021. It is crisp. It's probably not going to be traded around a ton of times because somebody's either going to say, hey, I want to get this off, but then they notice, if you take a close look, that this treasury seal, sort of the last printing, is printed over the sticker. Now the sticker is over the Secretary of the Treasury's signature. It's over the embossed sort of 20 security feature there, but the third printing has been applied after the application of this sticker. And I also do want to say it's not the only similar note, but was by far the highest price paid here. There was an obstruction of what looks like sort of some tape that sold for $4,000. This this piece of yellow paper or cardstock, got in between the third printing here, sold for $6,000. This one, again, this one's retained, so it's like a piece of tape. Same sort of third impression, sold for $7,500, and a paper clip made its way up to $21,000 on this $5 bill. But back to the one that we are discussing here, it's sort of, because it has been paid so much for, it becomes rarer and rarer, and the legend of it sort of continues to increase. So it's really known as the Del Monte note. It's not like the this paper note. It's not known as special. It's just sort of a crazy, sort of storm of things coming together, but multiple bidders decided that this is going to be the, known hyper rare expensive item that sort of overshadows any other note like it. But it's so cool because it's from 1996. It's not like it was from the late 1800s with an error. This is just a regular $20 bill that you could be getting back from an ATM. And to command this type of treasure means that you should really just be looking a little closer next time you get some $20 bills from an ATM, from a cash register. Check both sides. I've got other videos on my channel, and coming up that's going to be discussing some of the other errors, how they are made, what are some of the other things you can look for. One pro tip is checking both sides. Sometimes you have a $20 bill on one side and a $10 design on the other. That's going to be many thousands of dollars. Just lots of stuff to be looking for. So much interesting things in the collectibles space, and this one is certainly a highlight. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated. I've also got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so you can follow me there. TreasureTownYT.com is the main channel website. Definitely give that a visit. I've got a lot of information about me up there and the channel. CoinGrabBag.com as well currently redirects there, but it's some good opportunities for very fair grab bags, both made by me and other sellers. A lot of different options, so that's a good way to support. There's also TreasureTownCoins.com. In the future, my coin dealing operation will be done out of that website. CoinMeltPrice.com for updates on the melt prices of your coins, both US and world. A lot of resources in that website. And then CoinsMetalsCards.com being developed right now as a marketplace and news source for coins, metals, cards, and collectibles in general. So I'll see you on my future videos. Looking forward to seeing you there, and hope you have a good day.